Ruby Crisp Muscadine update. It's been raining a lot and we have some pollinated muscadines already. So as you can see, there's some baby Ruby Crisp Muscadine and it's still in its flower stage as well. So this is an uneven ripening muscadine, meaning you will have staggered kind of harvest, which is good. You don't want them all at the same time if you're a hobbyist, otherwise you'll be overwhelmed with the amount of harvest that you'll have. You wouldn't know what to do with them. So I'm just kind of doing an update for my own documentation of the stage of Ruby Crisp, and this is May 22nd, I believe, 2026. All right, so I have 4 vines here in a Geneva trellis system, and the vigor on Ruby Crisp is very good. As you can see here, it's not struggling with vigor at all. Even the young ones, so these are 2-year-olds right here, they don't have the vines as vigorous as the mature ones. Those are 4-year-olds, but they're getting there. So these are the young ones and they have muscadine formed already. I'm just gonna go around right here under the canopy. And I set this up pretty high, so which I should have done with my other muscadine, so that I don't have to bend. So under the canopy, they're pretty much loaded. And this received 0 fertilizer since I bought them, since I don't know what to put as organic fertilizer. I don't do synthetic. So far there's still plenty of nutrients in the ground they've been producing, and so I'll start fertilizing when I've noticed if there's any discrepancy on their fruits productivity and vigor. But for now, I don't want to do anything to them. Kind of like leave them like wild muscadine, just fend for themselves. Alright, still plenty of pre-blooms, and it's going to be all the way up to here from those 2 vines right there. And this is Summit right here, and Summit is pretty crazy vigor also. This is one vine that I planned to propagate on that pot, and then I forgot about it, and then it rooted itself. Now I can't pull it, so it's just from a single vine. So I tipped the Ruby Crisp up to here and up to there as well. But Summit has other plants right here. It just went crazy. Look how vigorous Summit is. It doesn't produce as much as Ruby Crisp, and it's a female. Yeah, so it's getting its pollination from Ruby Crisp right here. Ruby Crisp is self-pollinating. Alright, so there's a lot of baby Ruby Crisp forming. I'm gonna go to the other side now, take a look at the canopy right here. And I gotta make sure this doesn't venture out in the wire right here. Alright, so there's plenty of baby muscadines already, but there's still a lot of pre-blooms and still a lot of flowers waiting to be pollinated. So it would have a male and female. Hence self-pollinating. So just kind of taking a look here. And these 2 are the young ones. I gotta get rid of all this side growth right here. I gotta mow this bottom part. I forgot to take out those side growths, but we'll leave them alone. It's under the canopy right here. Okay, so there's a little bit of muscadines already. All right, let me just clear this one so they don't go up the house. And soon I will have to trim all this so that I have access to the bottom so I can easily mow it. All right, so far pretty healthy looking, and there's some baby muscadines already. Hey, not so. There we go. And I let a few of the laterals also to go up this T shape of the Geneva trellis. And instead of kind of cutting them, I want this to be full of vines so it doesn't look too empty in there. And it's still easy access. I can still go in the middle when harvesting. There's not so. Help me out, not so. Get rid of that side growth. Let me just kick that real quick. There you go. So I can still access. Well, it kind of crossed here, but it's still relatively easy to go in and harvest at all direction. That's the size right there. So Ruby Crisp, it's I would say small to medium size, but the skin is quite edible. It's still no table grape thinness, but it would be the closest thing to a table grape other than the seedless variety. It's not as strong as a muscadine flavor, but I would recommend this for first-time muscadine growers. They don't know which one to plant, and you know, get one of these variety in your collection next to polk, so at least you don't have to worry about pollination being itself fertile. Okay, so that's pretty vigorous or no fertilized muscadine. So all right, I'll probably come back in a month and see how much of the baby muscadines have grown.